He's been a bit of a lightning rod for the Kings in this series. Other than that chance, a little quiet, he goes after the center ice face-off against Adam Henrique, and we're underway. But now Henrique wins the face-off. Kempe able to keep the zone, however. 37-year-old Andrzej Kopitar, already 7 points in the series. Kempe dishes one-timer, and then run the outside of the goalpost. Fiala drop pass, given to him by Laferriere. Rich shot, good save, Pickard. Rebound available. Shot, save, made Pickard against Edmonton through traffic. Kings, during the regular season, finished 4 points ahead of Edmonton. Teams match one another with 48 wins, but the Kings lost fewer games in regulation. On their way to tying their franchise record for wins and points. Here's a steal, a quick shot, score! Trevor Moore picked it up and in one motion buried it. Louis, you liked his game in Game 3, and he's given the Kings a 1-0 lead in Game 4.
You're going to see Nurse with this puck, and he tries to clear this around the wall, but it's closed off by Moore. And we've talked about turnovers before and how the Los Angeles Kings have capitalized on those turnovers, and this is another example. This puck goes around, it's Moore that closes it off, and a nice play here by Deneau. Little backhand quick pass sends in Moore for that quick shot, and he beats Pickard for the 1.
7 minutes to play. First period. Here's McDavid weaving his way in. Drop pass. Rich shot off the post. Evander Kane draws iron. When leading after 2. Adrian Kempe. Nurse trailing. Kempe. Shot! That was fought off by Pickard. So the Kings, a 1-0 lead off a turnover. Deneau setting up Trevor Moore, and that's where we sit in Game 4. Shoveled in, Anderson, left-hand side. Moore didn't get it out. Flipped by Fogle up to center ice, and now Moore churning the legs will hit the Edmonton line. Punch down low. Fogle saving the rebound, stuffed home. Warren Fogle makes it 2-0, and Calvin Pickard wants a review, emphatically gesturing. Kemper's stick is broken, Louis, I think.
And a nice pass by Arvidsson on the drive around. Here's the play right here. It's the forecheck once again. It's Deneau that chops it towards the net. And Fogle's the one that's in deep on this play. And as you watch him come through here, he follows through the puck, and with the tip of his stick, he pushes the pad here. You're going to see him shove the pad away of Pickard and then jam it home. And they're taking a long, hard look at this. And I don't think they're going to challenge. Drop the puck. It's 2-0.
Bousard winds it along. McDavid dishes. Draisaitl shoots. And that stayed out. Rebound off the glass, handled by Nugent Hopkins. Curled it to Draisaitl. Down low. I'm in a backhander tonight. Rebound. Perry scores. Corey Perry. First shot stopped. Second, Perry.
They're trying to do is the pressure of the Los Angeles Kings. This is a great play by McDavid to pick up the heart around. You have to make quick little plays through pressure like that one right there. Nugent Hopkins to Draisaitl, get to the net, and Corey Perry on the doorstep jams this one home. You have to make your plays fast. They have to be concise on the tape. He knocks this one high. Trevor Moore came back and said it was pretty close, but it looked a lot.
McDavid wins the draw. Drag move, Bousard. What a good defensive play by Fiala, and then he knocks down an outlet pass, Rich shot, score! And LA regains a 2-goal lead. It's 3-1. Fiala with his third of the series.
As he corrals the puck off the face-off here, you're going to see Bousard trying to walk around. It's the pressure once again we've talked about. And this Kings team takes off. They are looking for offense every chance they can. And it's Fiala that gets his feet moving. This pass here, the lob, right into the stick, and he knocks it down, corrals it, and finishes on the forehand side. What a terrific play here. Laferriere's first point. That's the 9th of 9 top 9 forwards with points in the series now. And Fiala finishes off that play for a 3-1 lead.
Knocked down by Kemper's glove. Wasn't able to hold on to it. Clark turned it over. Quick chance. The save on Janmark by Kemper. Deneau trying to drop it off. That was an unfortunate decision as McDavid took it away. Ducked inside, got it back. Draisaitl save made by Kemper, and the rebound played back to McDavid. LA under fire here. Now a power play. Nugent Hopkins to McDavid, trying to get around Danault. What a read by Danault. And it's 2-on-1 shorthand. Moore with Danault. Moore, a shot. Save. Pickard up near the clavicle. Draisaitl off the boards to Bousard. McDavid. Draisaitl. Inside. Nugent Hopkins. And that stayed out. Perry.
Place in games 3 and 4 so far. Down by 2.
That's a great picture, but Louis, I can assure you, you can add that to the list of achievements I will not have on my resume in my lifetime. He ends up tumbling into the corner boards after a collision with Danault. Draisaitl trying to dance inside, does so to the net. What a save, Kemper! He absolutely stoned John Klingberg.
Not only for this season, but what he's done to this point in the series.
Draisaitl on a face-off. Kulak got a wrister to the net. It was kicked out by Kemper. Now Draisaitl, then McDavid. Funneled down low. A quick shot deflected home. And the Oilers are back in the game at 3-2.
What do you do if you're Chris Knobloch? That might have been out there for a bit. It's an icing, and Danault's got to stay on the ice. You load it up with the top line, and that's exactly what he does. Make them play a little more in the defensive zone. You know they're a little fatigued, and it pays off. This little chop shot by Draisaitl, bunted out by Doughty, but it's right to Evan Bousard, his 3rd goal in 2 games, and he just gets it to the net.
To be sure, either 3-1 Los Angeles or series tied, and you're down to a best of 3. Here's a turnover back here. Save made by Calvin Pickard. At the last instant, LaFerriere. And here's Fiala the other way. Shoots! And that went off the post and stayed out. Fiala has hit 2 goalposts. Bousard to Draisaitl. 1:10 to play. Draisaitl. Perry a shot. Save Kemper. And Draisaitl. McDavid attack. Club backdoor. Perry with a swing and a miss. Now it's Woolman looking for McDavid. Chips it out. Bousard. Draisaitl loads up. Bousard fires.
Bousard to keep it alive, and then the blast through traffic. Give and go with Draisaitl, and the one-timer finds its way home for Evan Bousard. Back-to-back 2-goal games.
At the net, blockered out by Kemper. Here's Brown, the time winding down. We'll head to overtime for the first time in this series. The active leader in this series with 5 overtime goals. Kopitar scored last year in game 2 to send the series back to LA, tied at a game apiece. We've got overtime in the Stanley Cup playoffs. Soft bounce in front of Pickard, carefully left. John Klingberg, 5 minutes gone in OT. Klingberg pounds it wide of the net. Here's a chance, Frederick denied! Splayed out, Darcy Kempers! Chipping ahead for Zach Hyman. Brent Clark gets into his midsection, jumps right in front, and Moore might have stopped Nugent Hopkins. Looking inside, tied for 2nd in the league with 16 power play goals this year. Hands off to McDavid. Back to Draisaitl. Waits. Nugent Hopkins. McDavid redirects in front. Stand up. Draisaitl scores. Series tied. Edmonton 4. LA 3. In overtime. Game up in the 3rd period late, and they have been relentless in this overtime. Draw the penalty that leads to this power play. Connor McDavid. It's the wrister by Nugent Hopkins, redirected by McDavid, the chop by Perry, and Leon Draisaitl elevates this up over top of a sprawled Kemper to win this game. What a comeback. The 3rd time in this series, a 2 or more goal lead has been erased, and the Oilers come from behind once again and tie the series on a goal by Leon Draisaitl, who just puts this upstairs to win the game. Imagine if you had a ticket. The Stanley Cup playoffs. A spectacle unlike any other.
great resiliency. This is a team that seems to be getting better every minute.